So Silence the Shame is about really just looking out for the little guy and just being a voice for people who feel like they're too afraid or feel like they need someone else to kind of like speak for them in that way. So it's really just telling people who really feel like they don't know where to go and who to turn to, like, hey, like this is a place where you can not feel ashamed to be who you are and like speak about mental health, especially in like lower minority like communities where healthcare is like really expensive or like looked down upon, and like depression in itself, mental health in itself is not accepted in these communities. So this is really just a safe haven for people who need that support.
They always cover something I didn't know about, where I learn about some new resource that I can use or some new way to talk to people and begin that conversation about mental health and begin that conversation about mental illness.
So I chose to be an ambassador simply just because I have been in a position where I haven't been able to speak to anybody about what I was going through. And I see so many little kids in middle school going through the same things that I went through, and they're also feeling like they don't have anyone to turn to. And I want to get to a position in my life where I can be a voice for someone that, you know, really needs that. Educational events like this are so important because it really like showcases that people my age can do the same exact thing that we see older adults doing, especially because like people my age feel like, oh, there's only like one path for me, but this shows that there's several paths, especially in mental health, that you can go through, and there's several events that you can go through to get more information about what you want to do and what you feel like you can do.
I think it's a fantastic organization. I think it's a great way to kind of get rid of some of that stigma that's really surrounding it in so many different communities. My family was never one that talked about mental health. That wasn't something you talked about, and it was very silenced. And, you know, it's like silence the shame, you know, let's talk about it because that's the first step to getting better or, you know, recovering. There's so much information that can be learned at all of these events. So I always love coming because there's food, there's people, and everyone here is so friendly where you could just meet, like you can sit down and meet anyone pretty much. And it's from people who are all over Georgia, from all different sorts of communities and backgrounds that all have something to offer and share.